Time is about 4:30 p.m. Today is 31 May 2022. I am in room Ter Apel, Koa, Netherlands Refugee Center. I had issue when I said I was in bathroom at about 1 hour ago, like this, more than 1 hour ago, like this. And suddenly they make offense, and I, answered, replied to this obbs, care naturally, and say obi and like this. But unfortunately, offense sometimes is not good. It's absolutely never is, and makes your confidence down and more. Never do offense, never. But naturally, so that unfortunately makes it. But you say obi is better. Better. After this issue and recorded my video like this, more than yes, more than 1 hour ago, I was cutting my hair and like this. I recorded also one record with mobile phone. After recorded about some minutes, like 5 minutes, suddenly this obbs, one of them, I think has issue with, I don't know where is, look like East Europe, unfortunately poor people everywhere. And unfortunately. So as before had issue with phone and so loudly to fight behind on the phone. I went to him and I said, "What is your problem with this?" But the first time he didn't answer and said so shortly to go to Koa. They have plan. I come back to my room and as I said, please don't do it, please. After about some minutes, he came to my room and knocked the door and loudly, and I went to out and was angry. What is your problem with me? And I said to you so loudly on the phone. What is your problem? And not one time. He hinted about, for example, I played some videos, but that has issue if I can also. That is not right, absolutely, but for this injustice situation, as I can to with the Wi-Fi to send a message with this obbs makes, for example, abnormal ob behind, and the Wi-Fi has issue, but you can, for example, to do as well for humanity. Not much. I said 5 minutes, 10 minutes like this. What you are totally active with the like other obbs together makes a absolutely fake fight and like this, and other obbs behind the cooking makes to hint spawn and like this to the still, and to makes abnormal voice. And he started to offense, and unfortunately, I did as well, not but more say OB, absolutely OB. That was issue, and I totally understood to hint them. They are absolutely, they are not fight. I never looking for fight, never. But also they are totally conservation with this situation because they have been activated by absolutely at least police, at least IND, COA, and like this. Make delusion of nothing, especially nothing of their humanity, nothing of humanity, never be. OB with a Wi-Fi application like this to be alive. I hinted to them, you are activated. You have been activated with police, at least Quran like this. As a result, I never to make issue with this obbs and also other ob in kitchen when also has issue with abnormal. And absolutely I hear, but with record is so weakness makes, for example, record with this obbs. And also Wi-Fi has issue to being so loudly to you and makes with Wi-Fi, for example, this issue more highlighted. But that is not absolutely with never care naturally to control this obbs. What makes, for example, anxiety for more and more, not with Wi-Fi, makes naturally this obbs. I hinted to other OB, you have been also like other OBs this situation as usually I am. You have been activated with police and like I never have with this OBs issue, and absolutely I will go to complain to the co and exactly to the police, and that makes end of result to take a refugee, not, for example, answer to my situation when they are abnormal as they can not answer to my refugee, nothing, and no that transfer, not transfer, no, as abnormal as they can. And yesterday I went to police, and she said, I don't know. That is issue. I will, for example, after this issue, to go to exactly complain, and with this obvious never have issue, and to say to them, you have been absolutely activated with police, at least core IND, and like this. Stay with at end police system problem. And that is my absolutely, my situation, and I never lose trust to God and human, even in this abnormal obese system. God bless human.